What's happening, people? Naughty Morty here, back again with another, this isn't Battlefield. Okay, I better stop that one there. Just pulling your leg though, guys. We are here to talk about another game and franchise which is very, very close to my heart. Halo, and more specifically, Halo Infinite. Along with Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinite played a very prominent part at E3 2021, and 343 gave us a lot of detail on the game and its multiplayer especially. We all know that I love Battlefield and it's where I spend the majority of my time playing video games these days, but young Morty could definitely be found sat on his bed spending hours playing through Halo 3, Reach and 4 on his Xbox 360, and I've always had a passion for the Halo franchise. With this in mind, I kind of wanted to make a video about Halo Infinite, and more importantly how I think it could possibly be the best AAA multiplayer experience we see in 2021. Sorry, Dice. I've got 3 key points I want to go over with you all, and you can also let me know in the comments what your thoughts were on the multiplayer reveal, and if you're going to be trying Infinite out as well. So point number 1 as to why Halo could potentially have the best multiplayer experience of 2021 is the fact that the multiplayer is going to be free to play. Straight out the gate, 343 announced that the multiplayer component of Halo Infinite is actually going to be free to play for all on either Xbox or PC. This in itself is a huge statement for such a major game and franchise known for their boxed games, but personally I think it's a really smart move from 343. This is because it gives everyone the ease of access to be able to at least try out Halo Infinite multiplayer without incurring any kind of cost up front. And I think the free-to-play multiplayer offering has definitely come to the forefront thanks to the Battle Royale movement, and so 343 are definitely trying to capture some of the player bases of these games too. This, coupled with the new Academy system, essentially a bit of a training ground for new players to be able to get used to Halo mechanics, movement, weapons, etc., could potentially retain that player base after the initial hype of a new Halo title dies down as well. My second point as to why Halo could potentially have the best multiplayer experience in 2021 is the Battle Pass system. I've mentioned this in videos before, but the Battle Pass model is definitely here to stay. It's the most popular method of putting out seasonal, consistent content for a player base, whilst also incorporating potential microtransactions for things like cosmetics into a neat little package which is digestible for the community at large. I don't mind having a Battle Pass system personally, and I know I'll definitely be buying both Battlefield 2042s and Halo Infinites consistently. However, this is where Infinite are doing it completely differently to all of the other AAA games when it comes to Battle Pass content. Gone are the days of having to grind to complete all the tiers of your Battle Pass, or God forbid you don't have the time to play so you pay to unlock the remaining items, or even let it run out without completing it. This is because Halo Infinite's Battle Passes will never expire, and if you miss a season you'll be able to purchase previous Battle Passes as well, so you'll never have to miss out on the armor pieces or the weapon skins that you like the look of. To me, this is a major shake-up to the current Battle Pass model many other developers are going with, and it's going to hopefully pay off for 343 as the retained player base will not become frustrated from either missing out or not finishing a Battle Pass before the end of the season. Lastly, and this is something for Halo veterans, the lore of the game. I've always been a huge fan of Halo lore myself, and it's why I have such a strong affinity to the franchise even now. So I suppose what excited me most about all of the detail provided is that your multiplayer character is actually going to be utilised in the lore of the game going forward. In an interview, the head of creative at 343, Joseph Staten, stated, "At the centre of our plans is a goal to deeply root your multiplayer character in the larger Halo universe and give them a vital, active role in the Halo story moving forward." The first season of Halo Infinite is going to be called The Heroes of Reach, and of course this takes me back to the original Reach game. Still not universally liked by the community, but where I really found my footing when it came to Halo multiplayer. If they're going to bring the lore into multiplayer and allow you to tell a story through your multiplayer progression, it not only gives players an incentive to keep playing in terms of their general enjoyment, as well as their multiplayer progression, but also from a more story-driven experience as well. One thing to note though is I hope they do not try to use this as a springboard to sell the campaign portion of Infinite. I'll be buying it anyway, however I think it could dilute the experience players have if they're being nudged to buy the campaign whilst trying to just enjoy the multiplayer. This is probably more important for the new generation of Halo players we'll be seeing getting into the game, as it will have been over 6 years since the last frontline Halo release, and in that time games like Fortnite, Apex and Valorant have all come to the fore. I'm absolutely buzzing for Halo Infinite now though, and I'll definitely be getting back into playing more of the MCC in anticipation of its release at the end of the year. Fingers crossed it does come out then at least. In the meantime, I'll put out Halo content sporadically on the channel, but don't worry, Battlefield is always going to be the head honcho around here. As I said up front, do let me know down in the comments below if you're going to be playing Halo Infinite multiplayer, if you have any interest in Halo, or if it's something that you'll just keep an eye on. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, thank you for your time, I look forward to catching you in the next one.